Okay guys, we are at another campsite here in Florida. I am on a journey where I've been staying at campgrounds more and stealth camping less. Why? Because I'm trying to mitigate some risk and increase some stability and comfort. And I am still camping and living out of my car. But I'm registered as a tent camper, and I'm amongst RVers because I'm in a campground, and this campground has full utility hookups. And like most campgrounds, you know, you have kids, so you have to go slowly. There's kids here playing. You cannot depend on kids to think like adults, so remember that when you're driving around them. And you see, we are at a nice state park. You got travel trailers, some fifth wheels. You'll see some motorhomes. We're going a little bit into the sun, so forgive that. There's a dump station to the left. Oh, this is actually a pull-through site. That's a nice pull-through site. And we will pull up to my site, and I'll do a separate video. There's a tent camper to the right. So you see, you got all types of RVs. And I really do still enjoy the RV lifestyle, the nomadic lifestyle. It's been a blessing to me, and I still highly enjoy it. I do still think about a home base, okay, but I'm not in a rush, and I am enjoying the journey. There's even some boats here. And so this campsite here is a little bit more in the back, remote, than I would like, okay, because I kind of like to be, you know, not in the woods as much, but I mean, I certainly feel safe here. There are certainly a lot of, this is a gated campground, and there's other, you know, these are all people paid, registered, your license. You know, to register to camp, you know, you got to show a lot of verification. So I feel I'm not boondocking, I'm not doing anything that, you know, so you got to watch people riding bikes. And, that's the problem. You just got to be careful, because in these campgrounds that are tight like this in the back, you have people riding bikes, and you know, they're just enjoying themselves, but you just want to be careful. This is my site here. So this is a tight site, but for car camping, will this do it? Yep. Will I have some bugs? Well, I have netting and screen protection, so I hope I don't have any bugs, but there's a squirrel. Yes, I'm definitely in a remote thing here. But this is interesting, this one here. Okay guys, I'm at another Florida state park camping here, and this is the scene of the back of my campground. Just miles of preserve. So I'm kind of out in the back of the campground here, this site, but I do still have full utility hookups. Here is the electric. Oh no, actually I think I only have electric, but I'm primitive camping, car tent camping. Do have 30, 50 amp and 120 volt. And oh no, I do have water. So I think it's I have electric, water, but no sewer dump. But again, I'm not in an RV, so there's no problem with that. And this is the surrounding area. This is where you pull into the campsite. And I got a lot of privacy here with my neighbors. There's a dog in the yonder. And there's the Jeep. There's my RV. And yeah, $26 a night plus tax plus a reservation fee. So, you know, you're looking at, you know, just under $35 per night. This is, you got a fire pit here. Okay. But this is my campsite. Picnic table. Another beautiful Florida state park. A lot of privacy. And, yeah, I still love this lifestyle. Love the simplicity. Lack of maintenance, and in tune with nature. It's very inspiring, and hopefully it inspires you somewhat. Now, if you're going to stay at a Florida state park in the winter, you better have reservations either a year in advance, or you're going to have to hop around to different campgrounds and just get an availability when you can and constantly refresh online because everyone comes here in the winter. But this has a lot of privacy, this campground here. So it's in the back. Again, in the winter, there's not as many bugs. The humidity's down. So, and I do have netting on the back of my windows that I crack at night. But I may get a campfire here tonight because this is a good place to do a campfire. Maybe I'll even do a video. And yeah, and I'm just gonna enjoy my car camping here. This is a nice spot, and yeah, this is a good spot. I actually enjoy this. Look at that little squirrel. Hey, squirrely. Yeah, so there'll be some critters here, but I'll be in my hard tent. Nothing too dramatic, no alligators or anything. There is a river way down there. But this is very inspiring, guys. You know, to live on the road, no maintenance. I don't want to do housekeeping. I don't want to have tools. And you want to get some charcoal and grill something. Not my thing, but I may get a campfire going tonight. I think I may do that. I'll stop at Publix and I'll get some firewood. There's some dogs barking, but that's fine. It's early in the day. Beautiful scenery here. A lot of vegetation. This is one of the more private campsites, even though you could see my neighbors down there. It's pretty private. I'm actually surprised. So either way, I like to share this perspective with you and give you an idea of these campsites. Living on the road, register as a tent camper, car camping in your car SUV. And you don't need, I don't even need water. I don't, you know, I'll use electric sometimes to charge my Jackery. But you could camp primitive, which means you have no hookups, and you'd have no problem. But either way, guys, I figured I'd just give you another visual inspiration. Full-time nomad here on the road, giving you another campsite, living the dream, living out of one bag on the road full-time for 5 years. No attachments other than self-care and living simple. Discipline is in not acquiring. One of my viewers, I think Doug, said it the other night, said, admire, not acquire. Admire, not acquire. So I thought that was a good quote, whoever said that. And that's it, guys. I just want to share this with you. I hope it helps you, inspires you, encourages you to live simple, but live urgently and responsibly. And go out there and do what works for you. What works for me is no sheetrock, no renovations. Maybe I get an RV at some point. Maybe I get a small home base. But I will not go back to the spackle, paint, and endless renovations of life. Just not gonna do it, guys. For 5 years, out of one bag, out of one car, you don't need much. There's a Walmart everywhere, and most of the stuff in Walmart you don't need. 90% of what you own you don't need in most cases. All right, guys and girls, see you in the next video.